days.
Oh!
It's about the timing.
I know, right?
It'll be about 20% better.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
That is awesome.
Do it. Twitter feed Friday. Right, Danimal?
You know it, man.
Oh, high energy today, man. I'm feeling good. It's Friday. End of the week.
It is Friday.
We love Friday.
Yep, 5:15 in the morning here on Friday, and we're just buckling
Already got
down.
our workouts in.
Exactly.
Did our meditation. Did our gratitude journaling.
Yep, I ran for 12 miles. I've already cured cancer this morning, so things are good.
How about how Tiger Woods played yesterday?
I think that is where we should start.
Man, the Masters. Today
It was his
Masters.
execution. Did you see his execution?
Yes.
On the shot.
Yeah, the follow through was there.
I agree. I think that's important
stuff happening yesterday. That was a fun day. But we're going to the weekend. The only day we like more than Friday is Monday.
Amen. Because then you get back to the money.
To the hustle,
Back to the money.
Yeah.
No, I gotta go listen to that song. But I agree. Friday, not always is it so blustery, but
who would have thought I would have 45 RBIs?
Dude, seriously?
Yeah.
I have 9, I think, or like 12 or something like that. Are you dead serious right now?
Dead serious.
I can probably check that for the. Oh man, Troy's a fantasy baseball guru.
Oh my god. Anyway,
that's pretty impressive, actually.
Let's talk about what's going on in the news. How about that snowstorm we had a few days ago?
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
And it's still kind of happening.
Let's see. I'm gonna really quick for the. Yeah, that's right. 5:15.
Yeah, it was like 70 degrees on Monday, and 5 days later, it's like we're back in Siberia.
I know. Seriously, this Mother Nature just wanted to give us a little taste before she slapped us again with the snowstorm. But quite frankly, I don't necessarily really overly care. It's a bummer because I'm a rollerblader or a hockey skater, and this type of annoying weather keeps that in limbo. Other than that,
we move on. It's a story. We're tough. We're Minnesota tough.
Minnesota tough. That's right, man.
That's right, man.
Talking to a guy from New Jersey this morning, and he's walking through. He's like, "What the heck? I'm the only guy in the office." And I was like, "What?" Our Minnesota boys took the day, but the New Jersey strong made it through, I guess. So
I'm gonna read some things on my Twitter feed.
What is happening in the world?
And it's not even necessarily what's trending, because I follow some of the best, coolest people. And I'm just going to go by this guy, Bobby Dino. Shout out to Bobby. Said, "I've said it once, I'll say it again. It's not about passion, it's about what you're good at, what you do best. If it happens to be your passion, great. If not, go with what will make you money." Do you mind dipping your beak in that, Dan, and splashing around a little bit for us?
I have an opinion on that.
Yeah,
I have an opinion on that. So I will push back on that a little bit.
Ooh.
I will push back on that a little bit.
So, will too. So
Money is important in the sense that you need to be able to take care of yourself. And so if you need to find a place to live, you need to be able to feed yourself, you need to be able to do some of the basics, and you do need some money to do that. So to say that it is meaningless is, I think, disingenuous. There is some need for it. That being said, when balancing money with passion, my advice would be follow your passion. And I think if you follow it hard enough, maybe it's not you, maybe somebody you come in contact with will find a way to monetize that passion. If you can be clever.
It's very powerful what you just said there.
Well, if you can be clever, that's great, but there's always ways to make money, and I think we've all saw somebody making money and went, "You gotta be kidding me that they're making money doing this. This is so dumb to me, it doesn't make sense, and I can't believe it's working." But if they're passionate about it and they're, it's going to work, and it doesn't necessarily need to be the next big thing. The Pet Rock made some money, you know what I mean? Even if something as simple as the paper clip is, that's, it doesn't, find something you're passionate about, I would say, and then find out how you can make money with it. But I would push back on, what Bobby Dean?
You can go both ways. You can go both ways on that.
What do you think?
How about you do you find out what you're really good at, and then you force yourself to get passionate about it. Marry those two together.
I like it. Well, and the thing is, so for example, with me in sales, there are people that will find it not very easy to get passionate about hammering the phones and things like that. But what I would challenge, and in fact,
You're gonna challenge me?
No, I like
challenge me.
No, I like that idea because I'm gonna challenge. My first reaction when you said that was, it's easier said than done to just become passionate about something, but I take that back because the truth is, everything we do is multifaceted. You know, it might be for some objective that we are doing a certain act, but that act may make it somebody else's life easier. It may, be a part of a bigger process, all those types of things. And so maybe it's not the phone calling that you get passionate about, but it's the helping people.
Oh, yeah.
That you get passionate about and where you focus.
The why.
Exactly.
The deeper meaning.
Yes, exactly. Finding meaning in what you're doing and finding something that it does relate to you because, like I said, it's probably multifaceted. You're probably not just selling. You're probably helping. You're probably educating. You're probably nourishing. You're probably, developing relationships, getting to know people, learning things about yourself whilst trying to sell.
Preach.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. No, I like. Yeah. So
Do you mind if I say something about my passion?
Let's hear it, man.
Door to door.
Oh.
And I go with my kids, and I've been hearing it through the grapevine. I've been seeing it on social media. There's some haters out there that
I love it.
say I'm exploiting my kids and different things like that. And I don't care.
I know.
It's so funny. They're jealous.
Well,
They're jealous that they don't have the balls to go out and do something like that.
And
they can. Anybody can.
And I can speak personally, just to douse some of the haters. It has nothing to do with exploitation of kids. And we actually talked about it on the podcast. It's about instilling values into the kids. And if they see, hey, you know what, Junior, this is how we get what we get. Is we sit there and we pound the pavement. It doesn't just show
literally.
up. Yeah, literally. And I think
we're not
it's
just
awesome.
talking. I mean, yeah, we're talking about values. We're talking about their day at school, one-on-one connections.
Spending time.
It's not screen time.
Right.
We're learning how to shake a stranger's hand, and we're making money at the same time. It's just such a win all the way around, and I'm passionate about it. It's not door to door. There's so many deeper meanings to what we're doing going door to door, which goes hand in hand with kind of what you said about cold calling.
Mm-hmm. Everything's multifaceted.
Multifaceted, baby.
And you get an opportunity. These individuals that you're meeting with, like you say, you're the only one really doing that, especially in the insurance field.
I just had an hour-long conversation with a guy out in Roseville, California, about an hour from Sacramento, I believe. And it's changing his life, too. He's about my age, got some kids. He goes out with his kids. And we were talking about that for an hour this morning, and he is just so pumped up. He sold a $17,000 life insurance policy from going door to door just a few weeks ago. And I'm like, man, you're teaching me stuff now. I'm not even bringing up the life insurance component.
Right, exactly. You're right, and there's so much more. And so, exactly, you go, and yeah, man, that does just add. It is multifaceted. There's so many layers to what you could be helping. Oh, no, it wasn't insurance, but I'll tell you what, I'm looking for this. Oh, great, we have an opportunity to add value to you and build this relationship and be genuine face-to-face. Oh, you know what? That is pretty impressive.
So what you're good at can turn into a passion. They work both ways.
It is.
I mean, you can be passionate, and then you can force yourself to be good at something, or you can be really good at something, and you'll naturally become passionate about it. I think either way works.
I like that. I think it was a great quote. Great quote, because if nothing else, it is stimulating. Because I think everybody, every once in a while, naturally comes across that in their morning. Oh, do I want to go to work? Is it worth it? Type of thing. And it's like, go ahead.
Good point. Next point on Twitter, and this is literally the next person.
All right, let's see it.
And this question is for you, Dan Bacha. Could you marry someone without having sex with them first?
Well, as a good Christian man, I can speak.
Pass.
Yeah, next. As a good Christian man, I would say next.
Okay. Ed Lattimore said, "Be careful how you talk to yourself. It's the most convincing voice you'll ever hear."
I'm a huge proponent of that. It is. In fact, I'm going to give a shout out Louise Hay or Louise May. I apologize. I don't remember which one it is. But You Can Heal Yourself is a book that I read a little while ago. And it takes that concept to the extreme. So you may or may not buy into everything it's saying totally. She talks about it healing diseases and things like that. Your thoughts actually can do that. But it is powerful stuff to think that you are in control of what you think. And your brain is a learning tool. And so if you are constantly teaching your brain through your own thoughts that you are great, that you are good, and all these things that you're going to be financially
Delusions
stable.
of grandeur.
Yeah, but if you can be consistent on that, and then I also say, match your words with your actions.
Integrate, baby.
You're gonna be wherever you want to be. If you control your thoughts and match your actions with your thoughts, you are in control of your destiny.
I agree with you 100%, Dan.
I love that concept too. Thoughts are so powerful. If you think, oh, I can't do something, if you're constantly kind of like, shoot, why me? Boy, Murphy's going to move right in. What else you got for us, Troy? That's two good ones. You threw me off with the the marriage one there.
Yeah, the marriage one. Well, this is another good one about marriage. Guys, quick heads up. If you don't still to this day flirt with your wife, you're doing marriage wrong.
Well, I do not have a wife. But
you have a little squeeze, don't you?
New girlfriend. And so I would say at this stage in our relationship, it's very easy to flirt, because it's still new. So I won't speak to the expertise of longevity at this stage. I'm gonna like that one
because I have to remember to flirt with my wife. I mean, you get used to the day-to-day thing, and you just don't do the cute little flirting thing. So I gotta try to send her something cute.
Absolutely.
I'll do that today. Amen to that.
But then again, my girlfriend thinks that being cute is sweeping. So that's something that I have to live with.
Here's a good one too, brother. Do we have much time left?
We do have a couple minutes.
I think you would agree with this wholeheartedly. Chris, the primal man, said, use small wins to inch your way to big wins. Don't skip the gym. Go for 15 minutes. Don't fail a 16-hour fast. Start by skipping a meal. Don't quit your job. Try earning $100 on the side. Inches to meters to miles to marathons. Start small, then go big.
And Troy, that goes something that you always say, and again, it's a Dave Ramsey quote, but how do you eat the elephant?
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time, one step. And I use the same thing with the mountain and molehill phone analogy. For some of those difficult...
Is that the M&M?
Now it is.
You're a mountain, I'm going to make a molehill out of you?
Yeah, now it is. Yeah. Well, and I thought you were saying M&M, mountain and molehill, and then also the M, and I thought you were tying it all in together.
Candy M&Ms because they're so small.
See, now you really looped it out, man. But no, but it's true because sometimes you see something that is overwhelming to you or a little bit scary to you, and that doesn't mean that you're not staring at a mountain. That is scary to you. It's just that once you go through that experience and turn around and look back, you oftentimes see it was a speed bump. And so, or a molehill or whatever. And yeah, you went over that little bump, but it wasn't like climbing a mountain. It seemed like it at the time, but once you took that first step, that illusion went away.
Ancient Chinese proverb, the journey of 1,000 miles.
One step at a time?
One single solitary step.
Yep, exactly.
That's how it starts.
Amen. So yeah, no, I love it, man. Anything else you want to head us into the weekend with?
These are so good. Into the weekend. I'm going to go ahead and dive in the snow at some point today, so make sure to follow us, Facebook Live. Like our Facebook page, Pinnacle Insurance of Minnesota, to get this juicy content.
Amen. And we're going to start doing some more stuff throughout this year and moving forward. We're going to try to make our Facebook page a little bit more of a priority, doing some giveaways, drawing, little types things just to start off with. But we'd like to integrate more and more to give back through our Facebook channel.
Yeah.
So
ultimately, our current clients should all be fans of our Facebook page and our referral partners because you will get a lot of benefit.
Updates, news, all sorts of stuff that we can keep you informed on. So,
amen.
Awesome. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will see you all on Monday. You gonna rock us out with a song?
Rock us out. Here we go.